Howdy guys, this is Support Specialist Auto Dave here. Uh, I seem to be in a bind. I was delivering some mech supplies, and it appears that my tires have vaporized. Not really sure how that happened, but nevertheless, it has. Luckily, I got a backup truck back there. Uh, but I didn't just bring you in to show that my wheels are vaporized. Uh, I got disturbing news from Once Not. He said that his base was compromised, and in the attack, they found the location of my base, and so Firebase Alpha and my support base have both been completely destroyed. I'll show pictures of those here in a little bit to show some of the carnage of our base. But after those pictures, I'll bring you in. I'm sorry, I'm very torn up about this. I was real fond of that base. But after the pictures, I'll go ahead and I'll bring you in to us surveying and checking out a location that Once Not believes will be a much easier to defend and much more versatile base. Alright guys, I'm scouting out a new place. Commander Once Not and I have been scoping out, trying to figure out if there's a place that'll be a little bit more secure without sacrificing total usability as a supply base. He recommended this peninsula. I think he said that there's a spot over here that was hooked up to the wind grid that had power. I mean, a peninsula would be pretty awesome. Is that a lighthouse? Shoots, if I can claim a lighthouse, that's the perfect cover. Oh, sweet, a lighthouse already has a building attached to it. Oh, this would be spectacular. It's isolated. It's a dirt road, so it's not going to have as much people coming at it. I actually have a dock for water shipments. Yep, this is going to be it. I'm going to find a safe place to land, and then I'll and place a claim, and I'll bring you back for actually establishing. Alright guys, I've landed. Let's check it out. Went ahead and I placed a claim, but it looks like we got a nice little concrete building here. We should be able to turn this into a nice little office. Not this in particular, obviously, but this whole building should make for a good command office. Oh, Arma. Oh, did I make it? I did. Okay. Yeah, this would be a good office. I don't know why it keeps popping me into that. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll end up building a second story up there. That should serve well. For several things. Let's climb up this lighthouse and see what we can see. Nice. I've got nearby enemy bunker marked. I'm gonna go take out, but I want to give y'all a tour of the base first, or what was already here anyway. I should be able to add on to this without raising anybody's attention, just by making it look like there's a new keeper of the lighthouse. Unfortunately, everything I have is what you see. As I said before, terrible accident, or not accident, terrible attack, took my base out. With it was pretty much everything I had. I had just made a run to pick up this truck, and take my Teru out, to go pick up supplies that I was taking with my ambulance when I got word of the attack. So this is perhaps a little bit of a revenge mission, but I need the supplies. So, and once I'm done with them, they definitely won't be needing it. Fortunately, I lost my sniper rifles, so I will be running this mission with a light machine gun and a short to mid-range scope. Not ideal by any means, but the disguise of the lighthouse worked, so there should only be a few people, a few enemy guards posted at this bunker. That's at least that's what the intel has led us to believe. So I'm gonna try to drive this truck as close as I can before getting out to engage. I am quite close now to be driving with a known mission right there. Especially at night. So I'm going to stop here. Lock the truck and move in. Luckily I had night vision goggles on when I was flying, so I don't normally do close range combat like this. So hopefully I don't get knocked out and lose what little I have. I got knocked out. They took me to idiots. They took me to a low security prison where I went ahead and stole a repair truck and, you know, a sniper rifle. Let's see. Intel says that they still have not increased security. These guys are so arrogant. It's fantastic. Alright. And this time I can see them at 900 meters. Take that, punks. As I said, there might be a little bit of revenge going on here. Alright, where's that third little punk? Come here, little ant. So, my shots are silenced, not to mention forever away. The bullets hitting the ground, however, are not silenced. So, I'm trying to see if I can get movement. Because he's likely just over that ridge where I don't have a vantage point. There he is. Alright, go back to the repair truck that they no longer need. Let's go see what they had. cleaned up. Ran out of space, so I picked up the box you see in the back of that truck there. There we go. Now, I do have another of my bodies in there. Let's see. Oh, I'm not going to be able to clear enough space. Okay. So it looks like what I'm going to have to do is go grab my my other truck and then come back and pick up the stuff from my body. Hopefully it's still there. Now let's take this back, grab what I wasn't able to carry, and then head to base and see what the crate had. I didn't really look much into it. I know it has weapons, which will be nice. I'm hoping that it has building materials, so I can at least get a landing pad in. That's my hope, but we'll see. We'll see. That's close. Where'd my gun go? Ah, no. They took my gun. Those little boogers. They took my light machine gun. Oh, they deserved what they got. Jeez. That was a high value gun. Dang it. Alright. Pulling up the road to Supply Base Alpha. I'll have to remember that that car's there. I can turn it in for cash. Sometimes people abandon vehicles out here. Most of the time they're stolen, and there's a reward for them. Okay. I know this may seem weird, but by putting everything in this truck, I'll be able to take a look at what I have in storage. Until I'm able to build a cargo container, this flatbed is basically my storage. Well, at least until dispatch brings me some other supply vehicles. I put a call in for a couple box vans. They're really cheap for storage. So a couple box vans and a fuel van for the chopper, since I'm quite a ways from the airport. If I put a marker down, you'll see I'm over 10,000 meters from the airport, or from the international airport, which is where most of the traders are. Ammo, sandbag. It's nice to have an armory, but this isn't going to do much when it comes to building supplies. I mean, there's basically no building supplies there, which, as I'm sure you can tell from my voice, is very, very disappointing. I was hoping to be able to get a helipad built to ensure safer landing with the helicopter, but it appears that was not meant to be. Just like me getting all of this loot out of the loot crate. Jeepers. Guess I'll put stuff back in here. Oh. Dispatch just radioed in. They must really need me well stocked out here, because they're gonna be dropping off a helmet. Like, good gosh, that's very heavy for them to be carrying out. I mean, that's by them shipping that out here. That means that that's the only thing that Teru is going to be able to be carrying. That's the only thing it'll be carrying. Wow. I mean, I'm definitely not going to complain. I mean, they have fantastic. No, I'm going to put that out. They have fantastic cargo space, and they're armored. I mean, good gracious. But unfortunately, I can't show where they're coming from, or what their vehicle looks like. Just know it is a variant of the Teru. So I'll bring you back once I have the vehicles delivered, and we'll see what we can do. I might call this episode cuts after it gets here, and go pout in the other room. Alright, so the Terus have landed and gone, and I now have 2 box vans, a Hemet, and a fuel van, which means I'll be able to fuel my operations and have plenty of storage until I can get a storage container. I am going to leave you there, however. I was really hoping that outpost, or that mission that I ran would have had some building supplies, but with there being a lack of building supplies, I'm afraid that's going to be the end of this episode. So join me next time as I get some more butts kicked and build onto Supply Base Alpha. This is Auto Dave signing off.